Hello, this is Tito, this is Rusty, I'm Chen. This is my 992 GT3. We should talk about some things about it. I want to give a PSA, my PSA to any 992 GT3 owner that may potentially do what I did to my car. There's some, a warning that you should be aware of. Obviously, there's something missing from my car. I'm sure it's pretty obvious. It's missing the fucking wing. There's no wing on the back. I took the wing off my car. Took the wing off the car because I thought it looks fucking good. They're the company that makes the slot deletes for the wing. And I installed them. I sat on them for a couple months before I installed them. I sat on them, just left in the box, never installed them. And then one day I was like, all right, well, let's put them on finally. I've driven the car for about a month without the wing. I experienced some things that I think other people should be aware of before they take their wing off, if you decide to take your wing off. Yes, I think it looks really good. It's very sleek, understated, very under the radar, which is pretty typical of Porsche. If you see a wing on a car, it's like, oh, look at your wing on your car. Yeah, I like the look of this. But, like I said, something you should be aware of. Before we get to that, let me go over the car with you. This is a PTS painted sample, black olive or dark olive or whatever the fuck they call it, NATO green GT3. It's not stock. I have changed some things about the vehicle. I've changed the seat inserts. Memory foam. P1 Designs made these seat inserts. Both sides, or this a little bit different than the 991 generations. This is actually a seat cover because of the sensor built into the pad. That one's a full seat cushion replacement. Anyways, P1 Designs, Kim, I bought plenty of shit from her. She does really good stuff. It's an easy way to make your car look different, unique. There is a bar back there from Cantrell Motorsports. It is powder coated Nardo gray. Before I sold my RS6 wagon, that was Nardo gray, and I knew I was going to sell it. I wanted to have something Nardo, and I think the Nardo looks good in it. My other car has a yellow cage, which looks good too, but I didn't want to do yellow again. What else? Yeah, wheels on the way coming for the car. We're gonna lower it a little bit on the factory coilovers once those wheels come in. I do have an aftermarket exhaust setup on the vehicle. This is made from Dundon Motorsports. It's got their street headers and their lightweight titanium loud muffler. And this thing sounds fucking good. Sounds really good. It's livable. It's not like the crack pipe. I can live with a crack pipe. My neighbors can live with a crack pipe. People will flick you off driving next to you if you downshift next to them, or even if you get on the gas a little bit. That thing's fucking loud. It's rowdy. Crack pipe going to be a crack pipe. There's drones a little bit, but it sounds fucking good for the car. This is a much more livable, dailyable setup for this car. This car's stock sounds it's not bad, it's not great. There's a lot of induction noises. I think the interior is a lot more insulated versus the GT3 RS, so you don't hear the exhaust as much versus that car. But let's talk about why I'm making this video in the first place. My warning to you, if you're gonna take your wing off your car, do what you want to fucking do. I don't give a fuck. You want to take your wing off, you keep your wing on, do whatever you want to do. This is just my experience with it. I'm not an expert. I haven't wind tunnel tested this shit. This is just my driving experience and then my take on it. I like the look with the car without the wing. I don't know if I already said that, but I think it looks really good. If you're driving street legal speeds, max probably 85 miles per hour. The posted speed limit is 85. You push it to 90, which everyone drives 5 miles over the speed limit, I feel like. You will be perfectly fine. You'll be fine. You'll not have any issues with this. If you want to take your wing off and drive it without the wing and to and from work and do whatever you want to do, you'll be fine. I doubt there's many people that are probably going to take their wing off their GT3. You know, obviously they made the place for some people that wanted to do it. But I lost my train of thought. What it feels like driving. Okay, let's say hypothetically you're driving at speeds of 120 miles per hour. And plus, 130, 140, and so on. You're gonna feel some things in this vehicle that's not very confidence inspiring as you're driving at those speeds at a sustained period of time. You know, if you're driving a one-lane road, you're going this way, you got a semi-truck coming at you on the opposing lane, and when y'all cross paths, you get that gust of wind pushing your vehicle over a little bit, you know, and you correct on your steering wheel. That's what this kind of feels like if you're driving at those speeds and that, you know, for the same period of time. And if you change a lane, your back end feels a little bit gusty. It doesn't feel as planted as it should. Obviously, I know this car was not made to be driven without the wing. Even, you know, the touring model, which it looks like this, you know, it doesn't have that little upswept duckbill, whatever they call that thing. It's got that little flap, and at a certain speed, the flap goes up to give you some stability and to give you some downforce. You know, it's funny, Porsche just gave that email to all the 991 GT3 and GT2 owners about there's a company that was making a wing delete kit, and they were pretty much telling people, you know, don't take your wing off because you'll have stability control issues and turning, cornering. I forget the lingo that they use, but they pretty much said don't do it. You know, there's a big enough concern for them to send an email about that, then it's probably true. They haven't sent a letter out about the 992 GT3s. I'm sure they probably will. I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe not enough people are stupid enough to take your wing. Yeah, that's just my experience with the car. Just take it for what it's worth. I still think it looks good. I'm going to put the wing back on the car. These end plates, I'm not going to say the company who makes them. They did a good job, but I don't want to throw anyone under the bus or whatever. They look good. Fitment's good. If you Google GT3 wing delete plates or wing slots or whatever they're called, you can find it. There's only a couple companies that make them. I'll probably end up selling them. They were fucking $600 for some. I'm pretty sure they're plastic. Maybe metal. I think they're plastic. I'm pretty sure they're plastic. $600 from plastic? Oh my God, what the fuck? I'll sell them for a couple $100 cheaper than what I paid for them. If you do want to buy them, let me know. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. If you want to see any other stuff, I know this is my second YouTube video ever. I post a lot more shit on Instagram, Chen_557, if you want to see that other stuff with the other cars in the garage. Okay, bye.